Good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to Really Net's podcast. Today is January the 26th, 2022. I want to take the time out to thank everyone that has liked my page, has listened to my podcast. The support is well appreciated. So starting off, I always reiterate my last topic. And my last talk was actually talking about having bad emotions. You know, how people react to things and having an emotional outcry every time someone probably try to give them advice or things that can help them out. But they emotionally react in the wrong way, and it causes bad things to happen because they didn't think before they talk or think before they react. Today's topic is about negativity. Negativity is a really not so good thing. The definition of negativity is a tendency to be downbeat, disagreeable, and skeptical. It's a pessimistic attitude that always expects the worst. Negativity is an attitude that always expects such negative things to happen. A negative person is a pessimistic. A negative person is toxic. A negative person is gloomy, is sad, is irritating. And people should always try their best to stay away from negative people altogether. Nobody want to be around someone who's always got something negative to say. No one wants to be around when a person always doing something negative as well. You can never win an argument with a negative person. They only hear what suits them and listen only to respond. It's a no-win situation, and also it takes two to argue. So remember, you have to just let a person argue by themselves. Remember, when you dwell on the negative, you are simply contributing to its power. So if you think negative things happen. If you act negative, you're going to surround yourself with negative type of people. So you are who you hang with, you are who you think. So if you have a negative mindset, everything around you is just going to be negative. You have to really just stay away from negative people. They have a problem with everything, and they have a solution for everything. And they only think their way. And so that's how it is. Some people want to change, and the people that do want to change, to overcome negativity, you got to let go of toxic thoughts. You got to fill your brain with healthy thoughts. I believe in personal development. I listen to a lot of podcasts that helps with personal development. I believe in changing. You know, when somebody tells me they don't like something about me, and I look at it from my point of view, and I try to look at it from their point of view, and if it's worth it, and it might be right, I try to work on how to change that. I've always been a positive person. I always speak positivity. I rarely ever speak negativity. I believe in having faith. And you know what people know what faith is. You know what the Bible says about faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence not seen. So I try to look at things and hope for the best. And the Bible also says if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move mountains. So I'm that person that's going to always think positive, always speak positive, always try my best to do positive, because that's what I want. Because the Bible also speaks that whatever you sow, you will reap. Whatever you do is going to come back. Karma is something else. If you want to say it like that, in layman's term, karma will always come back good or bad, negative or positive. So if you're doing negative things, having negative thoughts, speaking negative words, and doing those type of things, that's going to come back a 360. That's what the Bible says. That's what's going to happen, and you can't get away from that. So my personality says, speak positive, do positive, and be the best I can be So God will be proud of me, and I can be proud of myself for who I am. So if you know people that's negative, and if you can't persuade them to change their thought process or help them with their thought process, get away from them. Because negative attracts a negative. And it's really hard to really be a light to people that just want to be in the dark. It's really hard. So, and if that person is not trying to change into a better person or have better thoughts or whatever, get away from them. That's not worth it. Your peace is way more important, and I'm a firm believer in peace. Anything that's disturbing my peace, I'm running from it. I know my assignment for God is to actually help people, but God never said that I had to deal with negative, devilish like people and keep dealing with them and keep dealing with them. Like, I try and I move on, because a lot of people that I hear, they really don't want to change. They don't want to be helped. They just want to be who they are, and they're comfortable with that. And they like to see, because they're miserable, they like to see other people miserable. Because they're negative, they want other people to be negative. And if those people are like that, you definitely have to get away from them. Because it's nothing good going to come out of those type of situations. And all my podcasts is really based, it's like a timeline. And it all comes together, coincided, but it says get away from people that do wrong, think wrong, try and just purposely just wrong altogether, and they're not trying to change. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. And it's other people that really want to be helped, that needs help. Take your time and use it for that purpose. But all these other people that just want to continue to be negative and sin, not, like a sin, there's one that just have you miserable because everybody's sin, but it's one of those like the funky sins, and where they just who they want to be and who they are. And you can tell a lot about a person about what they do. It's not what they say, it's their actions of what they do. And those type of people, get away from them. I know I jump over my words and I stutter a little bit. But like I said, as time goes on and I'm more comfortable speaking, it's going to be less stumbling, less stuttering, and I will have my words all together. But this basically, the podcast is for me just to speak my mind, because I deal with things daily. I deal with other people's thoughts daily. And I really am trying to be that positive light. And I'm really, honestly, from the depths of my heart, I'm really getting tired of doing that. And all I can hear is God said, it's like, don't give up. There's somebody out there that do need help. That's somebody that's like, eventually it's just like, I just want to make a difference in people's lives that really, truly needs a difference, that need something different. But some of y'all people out here, y'all are something else. You know, you're ungrateful. You complain too much. You're too opinionated. You don't want to learn. And I feel like this, if you knew, you would be doing. So when somebody try to teach you or show you or, you know, give a helping hand, the better thing is like accept it and learn how to be quiet and accept help and accept, you know, positivity. Because if somebody is trying to help you out of a situation or help you through some things or help you try to change your mindset, why not take that help? Why be difficult? Why be negative? Why have bad emotions? Why waste somebody's time? It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense at all. Because everything else don't matter. Materialistic things don't matter. You know, your soul matters. So you got to change your mindset. Because if you keep a negative mind or you keep wasting people's time or you have bad emotions, it's going to lead you down the wrong path. Or you're going to continue to stay on the wrong path. And this is the end of my podcast. I'm going to shout out a business, which I'm going to shout out my own business. I am Fresh Beginning Services. As everyone know, I love to clean. I am a cleaning service. I do residential and I do commercial. I also clean post-construction, make readies, move-ins, move-outs as well. I got to update my scheduler, but you can schedule appointments on my Facebook page, or you can call and text me and plus leave a voicemail at 713-530-4192. I can give you a quote. I also do referral fees up to $50. Not $50. The key word is up to $50. So depending on the pricing of the referral and if I actually clean the house, I will send a referral. As for anything else, I hope everyone is having a good week. Thanks for all the support with my mom passing, the GoFundMe and the kind words and the voicemails and the text messages sent to me and my sister. I greatly appreciate it. And everyone have a great afternoon, a great evening, as I would say, a great evening. And stay tuned for next week's podcast. I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet. So if you have any suggestions or you want to give me a review, you can leave reviews on my Really Net page. You can even leave suggestions or DM me on Really Net page. Or you can message me on my actual page and let me know what you think. Good night, everyone.